2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Traffic in New York City making its way back and forth between Manhattan and the borough of Brooklyn. Our setting tonight. The championship could be claimed right here. Folks, it is electric in the arena for this Game 6 of the NBA Finals. I'm so glad you could join us for it. Tonight, it'll be the Brooklyn Nets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and from the sideline, as always, our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. Also stopping by our program, one of the great point guards in NBA history, Kenny the Jet Smith. I love the nickname the Jet.
Man, appreciate the shout-out. And you know you're the guy who brought it back alive.
Well, it really happened in high school.
It happened in high school, but no one called me in high school, college, until the NBA. He shouted it out. And now it's stuck like fire. Now, no, I can't go anywhere. And they're like, Jet, Jet. And I'm like, Kevin Harlan started.
But you love that.
But you
love
do.
it.
Oh, but the name has evolved. Now it's Private Jet.
Yeah, PJ. No, it's actually Prop Play now. I don't fly.
And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got DeRozan. Rudy Gay is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then there's Murray. And it's Walker in at the shooting guard position. And for the Nets, Jordan is out there with Durant. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. Kenny, you played for a number of coaches in your career. Which players right now do you think you should take a look at all the players in the league would maybe make a good head coach in the future?
Well, LeBron would be a great coach. CP3 would be a heck of a coach, probably. CJ McCollum plays a game because there's a guy. I like guys who weren't like the star and then became it, because they understand the guys on the bench, how they feel, as well as the stars. So C.J. McCollum has kind of come up into that.
Well, that's why a lot of great coaches, it's not that they were the best player, but they played on great teams. So they get to see it. I throw another name out there, Rajon Rondo.
Rajon Rondo.
What about Greg Anthony?
You know,
that's the broadcast. Greg would be great.
He'd be great. I think either of you would be great.
It would be fun.
I'm trying to own the team.
That's what you want to do. You want to own.
Lightning quick with length. Murray's most dangerous when he's putting the ball on the floor.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And the first one at the line is good. And so Murray nails both of them.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
And on the way from Irving for 3, it's hauled in by Gay.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here's Walker outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
He wisely chose to pull up for a 3 on the fast break. The defense sucked in to prevent the layup.
Shoots it up. Irving can't get it to go.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Murray with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots. No question. Foul. The Beard is as dynamic an offensive talent as you will find.
Kenny, I'm going to ask you to look into your crystal ball while you are here sitting by us courtside. In 5 years' time, who do you think will be the top 5 teams in the league?
5 years.
Go ahead here.
Well,
don't you think like a Dallas would probably?
Dallas yes. Will be there. The Lakers probably still be there if Anthony Davis is healthy. The New Orleans Pelicans will be around.
Zion is what we think it is.
And then after that, it's a question. The Milwaukee Bucks. Yes, that's 5 years, and the Milwaukee Bucks will still be there.
Here's Murray. James Harden picking up that last basket. Murray, good.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Murray against Irving. And Murray, here we go. Nice shot by Poeltl.
I mean, that's a nice find by Murray. He has the height to see the floor, and his awareness continues to grow.
And another turnover here by Brooklyn. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with Brooklyn's head coach. Courtside, the tension is obviously thick, but he thinks his team can feed off of that. Coach told me, we know what's at stake here. This crowd feels it. We feel it too. And I think that's going to fuel us. As for their level of energy, he assured me that fatigue will not be an issue. In the NBA Finals, he said, nobody really gets tired. Well, I don't know how true that is, Kevin, but we will see how it goes this time. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks.
Both sides attacking. That was good defense versus good offense.
And it's Murray with the jam.
You see it right there. One of Murray's biggest advantage is his lift off the floor.
Here is Harden. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. KD looking around. And then Durant with the dunk.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Here's Gay after the basket by Brooklyn. Over Durant. And another basket for San Antonio.
And it's often said, this is an era of player empowerment in the NBA. Jet, do you think things are different from when we played?
Oh, for sure. Because of social media, because of the access to travel, players are more connected than more than any other time. They do things off the court that we never did off the court. First time I met Greg was in a barbershop, you know, it was like by happenstance. We weren't planning on meeting.
Yeah.
The difference back.
Mike the Barber, shout out Mike the Barber.
Mike did, But you know what? Because if you go back to like our era, like I used to tell people, like you could be the best guard on the East Coast, and you may have never seen the best guard on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have it. Like nowadays, these kids grow up competing against each other all the time, and they see each other on a regular
From a
basis.
very early age.
Early age, and players today know their value.
Yes.
They know what their value is.
Here's Murray following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. The kick out to Walker. The pass to DeRozan. Tries again. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
This is no surprise. With his athleticism, DeRozan, one of the league's best at getting to the line.
The Spurs have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. The Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. DeMar DeRozan hits them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Here's Irving. That shot misses. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Come into this one after losing on Sunday.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You know, sometimes great skill can overcome a lack of intensity, but it's very rare.
Durant kicks to Jordan, and Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And with more players controlling their free agent destiny, we're starting to see a little backlash. Yeah, you think there's a double standard? Teams can trade them, but players are supposed to be low.
Well, it's a double standard for sure. But the only one who loses out are the fans in that double standard. The fans have no control over who stays in the league, but they have to cheer for who comes in. So I feel for the fans, but it is a business.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Here's Eubanks. And here's Mills for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Pass to Dinwiddie. Harden outside. Shoots off the step back. Nets with the new shot clock. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Johnson, the pass to Chang. And here's Mills for 3. Brooklyn with the rebound. Harden up top. And Harden with the stuff.
We love to see Harden come up the floor, assesses the situation, and then it's a decisive action.
Now here's Mills. Dinwiddie covering. Johnson surveying the floor. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Then he played under a number of legendary coaches. What traits do they share? And how were they different?
Well, the great thing about all of them, they had me. So that makes
check that box, right? Leave that off to the side.
It's something that they all have in common. I'm not saying that it's me, but it is heaven. I think what makes them great is the ability to relate and also the ability to change direction. Like, you can have a game plan and then all of a sudden change the game plan in the middle of the game and come up with a new one if it's not.
Well, I even go a step further. You're also, the great coaches adapt to their personnel as opposed to trying to make the personnel adapt to them. That's why Greg Popovich stand out for me. Because I remember when the Spurs used to be beating you in the 80s.
Yeah. And now
then he's the guy that started this whole offensive thing.
This running thing.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
They're getting him shots in his spots. That's understanding your personnel.
Pass to Griffin. He can't get that one, so the Spurs will take it the other way. And here's Mills for 3, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
The former second rounder, Patty Mills, first made it in this league because of the deep range.
Dinwiddie, and the layup's good off the glass.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Spurs leading by 4. Johnson outside. And 1:01 left here in the opening quarter. Again, Johnson missing. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Rebound by Chang. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Johnson in the corner. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Launches it. Some solid defense from Brown. It's Harden with the drive. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. Now just a 2-point Spurs lead. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. Now here's Mills. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Spurs. They're up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's their strategy. Try to overwhelm you. Try to put you in a hole you have to dig yourself out of.
They've got Griffin, Harden out there with Brown, and it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Johnson. Passes to Eubanks, and good that time. Eubanks got his first bucket of the night. Well, the league continues to test out new rules. The coaches' challenge now, guys, extended from its one-year trial. What do you think about that, Kenny? You approve?
Well, coaches always had something to say about calls, so now they can take action to it. So, yeah, I think that it's needed once a game. But I also think if you get it right, you should keep being able to challenge multiple times. If you get it right, that means I can get another one. If I get that right, I can get another one. I should just stop.
What do you think, Ray?
I like that theory in terms of having more
Get a
than one.
reward
if
for
you
it.
earn it. You know, and most coaches are still figuring out how to use it because more often than not, you don't want to use it early in the game, even if it's a significant play, because later in the game, as we all know, that last 2 minutes, if it's a close game, well, you do not want to lose because of the officials.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Brown. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's DeRozan. Back to Murray. 3 from Gay. Good on the triple. Gay's got 5.
And that's just a good-looking shot. Gay's always had a good-looking jumper.
There's the feed to Durant. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists tonight.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Now, here's DeRozan. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
And that one hits back iron. Spurs leading by 5. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Incredible leaper, explosive finisher. DeRozan with one of his acrobatic dunks.
So it's Brooklyn now. Kenny, when you first came into the NBA, your coach was one of the all-time greats. Bill Russell in Sacramento, coaching that time the Kings. Was it intimidating for you at all?
Yes. It wasn't intimidating because of his basketball play. I was more intimidated because of his social consciousness stature of who he was as, knowing Malcolm X and Martin Luther King, and that I was like, whoa. He was telling me stories so casually. So, Martin and I, like Martin Luther King. He's like, Malcolm and I, Malcolm in the middle? No, Malcolm X. I'm like, wow. That blew my mind.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Outside DeRozan. Over Harris. And it's DeRozan missing.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
If you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Murray after the made shot from KD. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
Shows you what kind of athlete Irving is. Quick to the ball, sends it back.
Dinwiddie's shot is off.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Nets trail by 5. Down low. And slam dunk by Harris.
Can't afford to leave someone uncovered like that. Irving will taunt you for this mistake.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Kenny, these days you need versatile defenders. In your opinion, who does the best job of guarding from point guard to center in the NBA?
You got Kawhi, you got AD. I would add Paul George in the mix.
Sure.
I would add Patrick Beverley in the mix. I would add P.J. Tucker, guys who can play multiple defender positions.
Avery Bradley.
Avery Bradley, I would add him in there. You notice most of them on the same team, huh?
Yeah, they are.
That's great.
DeRozan in the corner. And finished off by DeRozan.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're reminded of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
Brooklyn trailing. And here is Irving. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Irving's got his second basket.
Kyrie scores so easily. He could lead this league in scoring one day.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Irving. It's DeRozan with the drive. Great D that time from Jordan. The Nets have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Good example of the new breed of point guards. Murray creates for himself as well as he creates for others.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots at the game right here. Free throw good, Murray. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 3. Irving with it. He has 6. Knocked loose. Gay against Irving. Gay dishes to Walker. Fires the 3. Drops in the tray. Walker's got 6.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Irving against Murray. A rebound by the Nets. KD finds Jordan, and they double up Jordan. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gay.
We see how crafty Irving is. I mean, tell you, sometimes it's hard not to foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes the first. So for the Nets, Blake Griffin, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in for Dinwiddie. And so Irving nails both of them.
I would imagine at this point in his career, all Irving wants to do is win. All he's got to do now is prove himself as a leader.
Johnson outside. And there's the pass to Eubanks. Great D that time from Durant. The Nets shooting about 59% from the floor. Offensively, they've been running without a hitch. Chalk up 2 there.
Shooting much better this quarter than last. You can see his confidence growing.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Joe Harris. Now Irving. 12 points for him. Here's Harden. Pass to Claxton. Fires from the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. San Antonio's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
A shot by Harden, wide open, and right away they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
I saw Harden bristle a little when he drained that last 3. A competitor like him can't let it go.
Here's Eubanks. It's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
and they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Harden from deep three-point range. A rebound by Johnson.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jump.
Mills passes to Vassell. The three from Johnson. Here's Eubanks. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 5-point game. Here's Harden. Count that as his 7th field goal in 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. And we want to thank the Jet for giving us his thoughts. Kenny, you can stop by here anytime. That door is always open for you.
Well, the door's open, but I'm going to steal a key just in case you don't invite me back. I'm taking it right now.
Well, he'll have the key.
Yes, sir. I'm taking the key right now.
We'll tell G-Way.
Fellow PG, we got to let him in.
Yes, sir. I want to be back.
You guards always stay together. Steve, you've had your battles against Kenny Smith when you two played, but it's always so much fun to be by his side here at the broadcast table.
Yeah, for sure. Kenny's a competitor. But more importantly, right now, he's a fantastic commentator. Great job of expressing his views on the league, and I hope we will hear from him for a long time.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Mills passes to Johnson. Jang with the ball. Shoots over Griffin. Second shot opportunity. Eubanks, no good. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And the jam by Harden.
You know, Blake Griffin, he gives you a little bit of everything offensively. Terrific court awareness.
Johnson outside. From outside the arc. His shot misses. From deep. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. KD, you're running and gunning out there. How much fun is it when the offense is flowing like that?
Well, I think this team is very well disciplined, and they do all the details, and we just wanted to play harder, man. And I think we got some steals, got some fast break points, and we're playing together, everybody touching the ball. It's just fun when we playing like that, so we got to continue to do that.
KD, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. We're reporting to you live here in this sold-out arena. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Looking at the Nets, they are on the brink of elimination and need this Game 6 to even the finals at 3 apiece. So far, it's been a close one, and they are playing tonight with their season on the line. Kenny, your thoughts on the Nets' first half?
They put a strong emphasis on patrolling and controlling the glass tonight. And the players got the message. They're battling for every rebound. If they're going to keep that attitude up in the second half, I really like their chances.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
Well, their bench production has been a major factor. Guys have been ready to go when their numbers come. It makes the second half go a lot easier on your main guys when you can spread the minutes around in the first half.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See everybody with Kevin Harlan.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for San Antonio. DeRozan out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Murray. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard spot.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Steps back and fights. And it's good off the back rim and in. Murray's got 4 points in the quarter.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
And Harden with the stuff.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
The Nets have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. San Antonio's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Gay against Durant. No block shot, and the Spurs scoring again.
Nice play. Gay with the quickness to get in close and the size to close the deal.
Harden the pass to Jordan. Gay against Durant. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
One more for the highlight reel. KD with the skyscraper.
Murray finds DeRozan. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. It's good.
And coming out of halftime, coach said they wanted to start fast. How's 4 for 4?
Nets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Pass to Durant. And finished off by KD.
The long strides of Durant gliding through the lane. Throw it down, big fella.
Walker the pass to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside DeRozan. Now the pass to Gay. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Hangs. And it's sent back by KD.
You forget, Durant has the reach of a center. He can provide rim protection.
Harden can't hit.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Murray. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good, Murray. Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And so Murray nails both of them. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. And KD the bucket on the assist from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Now here's Murray. 16 points for him. Shoots from the baseline and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
DeMar DeRozan's bread and butter. He has a great feel from the mid-range.
Here's Harden. Jordan trying to free himself up. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Stolen by Harden. For the lead. Dinwiddie's shot is off. San Antonio leading. Gay left side. Pass to Poeltl. Murray surveying the D. 6 to shoot. And that one drops for him.
And DeJounte is not holding back tonight. He is calling his own number.
Brooklyn's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It counts, and the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the Spurs making a change here. Zhang's checked in. The Nets have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. San Antonio calls timeout. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. The 4th spot held by DeMar DeRozan.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Spurs working the ball around now. And Zhang kicks to Walker. Pass to Gay. Murray against Dinwiddie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Murray, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Dinwiddie finds Harris, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Nets have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Johnson, he's checked in for Rudy Gay. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Spurs have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And it's Murray with the jam.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
For Brooklyn, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Harden dishes to Dinwiddie. And Harris wide open. He shoots. His three-pointers off the mark. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And it's Murray with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. He loves connecting with his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Brooklyn making some changes. Blake Griffin comes in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Brown in for Harris. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Mills is checked in. Now, here's DeRozan. He's got 18. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
Look at the way DeMar just shrugged off the foul and still finished the play. Incredible.
Nets trail by 3. Now, here's Dinwiddie. Passes it to KD. Rebounded by the Spurs. Zhang's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dinwiddie against Walker. DeRozan in the corner. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And there's the strength we talk about with DeRozan. Converting through contact, absolutely terrific.
San Antonio making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. The Spurs have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. There's the pass to Griffin. To the inside. Durant. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. KD's got 16 points.
We start to talk about all the things Durant can do, but scoring still what he does best. What a night.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. He's made all 3 of his free throws so far. The first one falls.
DeRozan, a raw athlete entering this league. He's worked on his skill to the point where he's now a perennial all-star candidate.
Both free throws good from DeRozan.
we're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Tipped away. Mills with the steal. By himself. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
Nice calculation by Mills and quick hands. We see it all the time. The turnover leading to points in transition.
Here's Dinwiddie. Rebound San Antonio.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
DeRozan against Brown. Here's Jang, and it's good for 2.
Timeout.
Jang's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Irving's checked in for James Harden. San Antonio leading by 10. DeRozan with it. He's picked up by KD. Here's Eubanks. And he gets it to go. 8 points for him.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
And they double up DeRozan. He kicks it to Mills. Pass to Johnson. DeRozan trying to get open. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Mills. Mills has got 3 assists in the game. Dinwiddie passes to KD. And finished off by KD.
Usually in a pick and roll, the 6'10 guy is setting the screen. Not KD, though.
Dinwiddie against DeRozan, and he drops in the layup off the glass. DeRozan's got 29.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Durant.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
And finished off by DeRozan.
DeMar DeRozan, so athletic, rising up to slam it home. Great finish.
40 seconds left to play here in the third. Irving against DeRozan. Charity stripe shot, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Irving's got 14 points for the game. Now here's Mills. He's covered by Irving. And Mills kicks to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
Perfect vision. Mills getting quicker these days at spotting the open man.
Outside Durant. And thrown by Jang. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And another basket for San Antonio.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And so it's San Antonio with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 14-point game. Durant is out there with Brown. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Johnson. The 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
Here's Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Mills finds Gay. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Eubanks. Guarded by KD. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Nets trail by 15. In the corner, Irving with it. Another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And for all the developments Jordan's made to his game, free throw shooting remains a challenge.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Walker's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. San Antonio leading by 14. Murray with it. Guarded now by Irving. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Johnson from outside.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Moving against Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. 3-pointer. And it's Irving with the rebound. Nets trail by 12. From the arc. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. Gay's got 6 rebounds in the game. The Spurs have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Takes it off the glass.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
And Lonnie Walker picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 21 in the game.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Murray against KD. And it's Murray with the jam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And then Durant with the jam.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
Here's Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Pass to Irving. That one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
The quick first step of Kyrie gave him an edge, and all they could do was foul.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Spurs leading by 10. Johnson outside. Here's Gay. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
And And it's Murray penetrating. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. But they recover it.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Gay. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They trail by 11. Here's KD. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And that one's good by Gay.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Harden surveying the D. Passes it to KD. Pops it up for Jordan. The shot that time, not on target. Spurs leading by 15. To the middle, here's Gay. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus. This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
And stolen by Jordan. Harris outside. Kicks it to Irving. The pass to Harden. Good work there as it goes.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Moving against Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And he knocks down the first one. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Spurs. And so Murray nails both of them.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Irving passes to KD. Over Gay. That shot off the mark. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. DeRozan against Harris. Inside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Nets trail by 15. KD on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Walker the pass to Gay. Count it. Gay's got 13 points now in the quarter.
The arms of Gay go on forever, which is what makes him a big-time threat to score inside.
Harden outside. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got 34 points.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Irving against Murray. Gay trying to break free. Brooklyn with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. dishes to KD. The kick out to Irving. No good with the triple.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump, and it's not going well.
Murray finds DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. And a little luck that time, but it drops. DeRozan's got 35.
DeRozan at his best, putting pressure on the defense. Doesn't matter who you throw at him.
Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here is Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
A tough cover because Murray thrives in the pick and roll. He can beat you with the shot or the pass.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 16-point game. .146 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And he gets the bucket. Harden's got 15 points here in the second half.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're leading by 14. 141 left in the game. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
Hey, guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And you know, his performance tonight is going to make the championship all that much sweeter for him. He knows he has been the biggest factor in earning them that trophy. .141 left in the fourth quarter. The fader and the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for San Antonio.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lighten the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeMar DeRozan.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 15. 1:02 left here in the fourth quarter. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Jeff Green is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Landry Shamet's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Johnson, good.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Johnson for three. Here's Pirtle. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Green, solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray with it. And they've done it, the new NBA champions.
What a moment it is right now to see the team who plays so well together enjoying this NBA championship moment.
Well, guys, it is amazing to be here to witness what happened tonight.
And seeing this team come together over the course of the season and on into the playoffs, what a joy. I mean, there is no better champion the league could have asked for.
And a pleasure here at 2K Sports to be with you all season long. Good night, everyone.